Hey guys.
Yo, YouTube.
Yo, YouTubies.
YouTube. So look. Oh, I just wanna say.
Shout out to
I just wanna say. We hit.
we here and moves upon it.
No. We hit what?
We hit.
We hit
We
something.
hit 400, baby. Yeah,
We hit 400
Yeah,
the
400.
other day.
Yeah.
We had 401.
Oh, look and look because and it's a celebration. I got some A cup titties now, but we got. He got. I say we. He got 400 subs. Everybody else is, we just riding his coattails.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but look, man.
Hey, what does it mean when you feel like your toes are like swelling up and about to bust? Does anybody deal with that out there? I mean, do y'all deal with that? I mean,
Hey, man.
You cater, so you cater to multicultural
Yeah, yeah.
and different ages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so anybody can really like bust them toes.
Yeah, you can bust them wide open.
Man, I'm like, Look, today I went by after school to go to my grandma's house real quick, and he was there, and I had to get my pillow right, and he said that it was like I was a famous person just walking up at like.
That's what I feel like. I feel like he was like a famous person just coming to the house. Yeah, he's all dressed up. Yeah, he's looking like all swagged out.
I'm here. Hey, what podcast? What number?
Photo dump.
What number? what number podcast is this of us? How many have we done?
It is a lot.
I'm trying to have wait,
but
but
imagine doing a photo dump. Like, what if that is a session in the bathroom, like a photo dump. People do it all the time on social media. They let go of all those pics.
what are you talking about?
Just put them out on the web.
Man,
Man, we got phones ringing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm doing too much. Yeah.
no. So look though, you want to tell them where we are right now?
Yeah. So all right. So for those.
All right, here you
that,
go.
okay,
Just,
I mean,
you want to be transparent? Tell the whole story or not?
yeah. I want to.
Just don't make.
All right. So right now.
It might be a little, like right.
All right. So right now we're on a planet in the middle of outer space called Earth, and the
real transparent right now.
the township is Florence, the state is Alabama, the country is America, and we are inside a apartment, and it is my newfound apartment as of 5 days ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
A lot's happened in 5 days. I think I finally got some sleep. I feel like I think
You look better. You look better.
Do I?
Yeah, you look a little more.
I look a little more like how like myself. A little bit more.
A little bit more. I mean, I know you.
Like not much.
No.
Like
Yeah, you look better.
that's a compliment.
No, you look better than you did a few other days ago.
Oh yeah, I was doing it was rough.
He was doing bad, but it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, it was I was sad. I was like, there was a lot of emotions. I was crying a lot, and then today, I've shed a couple tears. But this is the thing. Like, and Draven has always made this very clear about his channel. Like, this is an open channel for people that want to come here and like just watch good content because it's all types of content and it's real life happening. You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, so it's kind of wild. Like, yeah, out of transparency, trying to, I guess my wife and I are trying to figure out what's going on right now. And I got an apartment, and I just now came out of like, I'm doing what's called a sabbatical, because a lot of like the listen audience, like they may know. But as you get more subscribers and more people watch, naturally they're gonna be like, "Oh, who's this cat?"
Right.
So I've been preaching, for years. Was called into ministry. Used to do rap music and so just really, God has used me in a lot of different ways, but right now it's just kind of like a reboot, like a new season, and
New era, new era.
new era, that's kind of how I'm trying to look at it, because like the last couple of days, honestly, until like earlier, like just almost like an hour or so ago, like I mean I feel tired like still, but
Yeah.
I have more clarity.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going through life, man. Life on life's terms, baby.
Life is just.
Trying to figure it out.
But look, like I said, though, like I like, I don't like chaos. I don't like chaos. I don't like drama. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like chaos.
No.
But sometimes I do like to get out my comfort zone so I can grow and I can evolve.
That's important, man. But you do good at that.
Yeah. I like to I haven't had no. I'm lying. I've had.
I like that.
I've had some experiences in my life where I had to change my life a whole 360, a whole 180, whatever. I had to change my environment, my environment
Yeah, like on the fly.
on the fly, and I didn't have no choice.
Yeah.
So I know how it feels like to be living life, and everything's going smoothly, and then I'm in a whole nother state.
See, I think it's important for growth, to be able to. I mean, okay.
Bro, I low-key think of everything as just an experience, bro. Like, one day you're gonna look back and be like, dang, like, I got to experience this, I got to experience this, I got to experience that.
But what's wild though is not everybody's of that mindset. A lot of people are really like, I don't even want to say minimalistic, because I think minimalistic is almost too kind of a word. Some people are like boxed in to the point where they never get out of their comfort zones, and so because of that, you see racism, you see hate, you see envy, you see jealousy.
There's a lot of closed-minded.
Like closed-mindedness.
Yeah, closed-mindedness.
You know what I mean? It's like, and when you look at like our culture, it's like when you look at like Western civilization, especially like because we're our country really adapted well to change, and it's because there's a lot of countries that third world countries, and you may be watching this at a later time. And you could be in a third world country, and you might have just came up on the phone and like, hey man, you dream about America, and so for us, like we get to live in America.
Yeah, so and we take that for granted.
Yeah, but it's kind of strange though, because even though like America is like it's a beautiful country and a lot of great people. I think sometimes the dream is oversold a little bit, because freedom's only one of those things that you can feel within yourself. Like I've like kind of like somebody told me the other day, like happiness is an inside job, and I think that in transparency, like just looking at life, like you're only as free as you'll let yourself be free, and so I go back to say about like kind of getting out of comfort zones is that sometimes and I guess look at it like this, you have to go to grow, and that's tough. And like you said, like doing like a turnaround.
You gotta take. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you can grow from a situation is if you get yourself out if you get yourself out of that situation, it's gonna be uncomfortable because it's supposed to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. So you've flown on airplanes too, so you know this feeling. But I remember the first time I flown on an airplane. Oh man, dude. Because you don't know if you're really scared of heights, because it seems like it's gonna be intimidating. You know what I mean? Just because, like, man, it's an airplane. Like,
I just couldn't hear, bro, because my ears were popping. I just couldn't. I slept the whole way mostly. I was a little low.
But that's pretty. That's for somebody like a first time flight. Oh man, if you've never flown, and of course, from what I hear, like flying is different for a lot of people now. But
just depends, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people travel like that. But
look how dirty my feet are.
That ain't from here.
I know, because I walked outside. I was walking outside when I went to go see UNK.
Not that it's super clean here. I'm just like, oh, I got serious about it. I was like, that ain't me either. Oh, you gonna get out with him? All right, no, just joking. Nah, but so look, so tell us about school. School going on.
All right, I think tomorrow my last day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing when I get out of school? Straight to work, baby.
Okay.
Working on the film.
Straight to work. So that's tomorrow?
I think so.
Dude, so you going tomorrow?
Yeah. And I'm literally right when I get out of school, bro. I'm locking on the film.
You smell good tonight.
I know.
Not that he normally don't.
I literally always smell good. Even when I don't have cologne on, I don't have
I
cologne.
know, man.
Thank
It's
you.
like, you're welcome, man. See, there's something about like people that are like famous. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It's like, when you think like, I can't believe I'm getting to be around this person.
But I really do have the. I do really
That's
do
how
have the
I feel
energy though.
around
I really do have the energy though.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say like, bro,
Oh, yeah.
like when you walk in the room, you just.
Yeah, it changes.
Yeah.
Changes the air.
That's that aura. That
Yeah,
aura.
that
That,
aura.
the elephant in the room.
Just gotta-
You want
not-
to. You want to talk about the experience we had?
Not the elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. That's like the thing you don't want to talk about. No.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like when you say like, the elephant in the room is something that nobody wants to address.
Oh.
When you walk into a room,
It's like
your
yeah.
energy is
Yeah.
like, man, like we can tell like Draven's here. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And like, and you got the movement going on right now too.
Sober.
Yeah, look at that. Bam.
Man, we getting these shirts out, man. I just want to say I appreciate all the support.
And, yeah, you go ahead.
It's been overstimulating, but
How many have you gave out?
it's what I asked for though. I can't. Come on now.
How many have you gave out so far?
Still gotta give you. I gotta make you one.
Dude, I think gonna need one, dude.
I know you.
I need one, man. I need a daggone. Put me down for 4 hours, baby.
No, but I still got tomorrow. I gotta get about probably 3 more. I still have like 10 in my car, so I still gotta pass them out. Just waiting for people to come to my car. I've been dropping them off today. I dropped one off at this dude Mason's house. He lived in like the back of Tuscumbia. I've never been in the back before. Like in the the boondocks of Tuscumbia. Bro, this dude lives in a big house, bro.
Yeah.
Like a mansion.
But
type.
he wanted one of your shirts.
Yeah.
How did you come to find out that he wanted one of your shirts?
Just through Snapchat, like people that hit me up. That's where I posted the shirts at. That's how I've been getting everybody to get the shirts, cause you know what I mean.
Look, man, like.
And my plan for the marketing has
Starting the daggone movement.
my plan for the marketing worked. Like I've been thinking about this since December, and it worked.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying. So a lot of people are like seeing it like, bro, what is this whole thing? Like, people been getting asked like, what is this whole sober thing about? You know what I'm saying? People asking me, I'm like, dude, it's deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the shirts. So
Yeah.
they gonna see when they see the film.
That's cool, man. Like, yeah. That's like, you see, but do you remember though? Look, I asked him a question. Check this out. I asked him a question about. I asked him a question probably about a month or two, like into making the film, and I don't know if you remember or not exactly, but I asked you if you ever felt like you had any like support like from the teachers and like students and stuff like that, like at the school, because sometimes we can have our own like immediate friends that are on board with us, but sometimes
Nah, the support system is
it's changed.
It's growing.
Man.
It's growing. But the teachers don't really know about it. But I had one teacher named Coach Garrett.
The one that was that we saw that one night when we was having dinner.
No. That's another coach.
That dude was like, Dravo.
Yeah, but he don't know. He has no idea what I do, like at all. Like
He knows you.
he knows Dravo, but he don't know what I be like.
How does he know Dravo?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just the name. Like people like hear it and then I don't know. So, but I have this dude named Coach Garrett that he watched. I seen everything as art when it came out, and he liked it, and he showed his son plays for, I don't know what team it is, but one of the professional baseball teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
And
cool. Man.
he gets to go to Miami and all these different.
That's so cool. See, that's another thing too about networking. Like, a lot of people it just depends. Like like you're an artist, so it's a little bit different. Like it comes more naturally, like for you. But and I don't want to say that it doesn't for other people. But since you're an artist, and since you're like into like doing film and fashion and just everything that you do, because really I just have to call you an artist.
Yeah.
There's something about like just I don't know, man. It's cool. It's like your lifestyle is like growing more and more into what.
Yeah. That's really all I do.
What you have been called to do.
If I'm not in school, I'm just working on
creating.
Yeah, I'm creating because I want to be an artist.
You are.
I am. So
that's what, and that's so cool too. And like, I guess for me to actually be able to see like some of the other things come to fruition, like with the shirts, is like, well, for one, it takes the effort of you making the shirts.
Yeah.
Right? There's that goes into it, but to see other people wearing something.
And the crazy thing is the film's not even out, so like I'm getting all this support. I'm getting all this support from a false I'm like by everyone, I could not even be making the movie. You know what I'm saying?
But you are.
Yeah, I am. But then it's like it's not even. It's about the movie, but it's about starting a movement.
And like and that in itself too is like for like the culture around us and like for people around us, like sobriety is one of them things that's challenging, man. Like once you get in that lane of life, man, it is hard to switch it. And it's one of those things where I feel like it never really leaves you. Like once you cross that line, because there's some people that, they sober might not resonate with them. Yeah. But to a man or a woman that's been through like challenges, and
I feel like if you've been through life, you're gonna relate. You know what I mean?
Well, and also too, scripturally speaking, the Bible tells us to be soberly minded. Mm-hmm. And so
I got two.
It encompasses even more so than just that of a drink or a drug.
Yeah, I have two verses on the film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so
when it has when it flips the pages, you remember that?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's tight. See, that's another
thing. Dude, it's so crazy, bro.
Film, like, I've got to see like little.
You haven't,
not much,
dude.
Like,
no,
not much at all, dude.
You haven't, dude. I've been. That's what me and Kay were talking about. I've been good at like giving just enough to make people like want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't but I already know like the way that you form your capability of storytelling is one of those things that I think it just shows to your artistry. Yeah. To who you are and how you see. Because your first project was I see everything as art, when that's truly what you do. Yeah. So that's cool. So it's like, but like with producers and filmmakers and people like that, there's generally, it's like sometimes you can watch a movie. I say this and you watch movies too. Yeah. Like we all watch movies. Yeah. Right? Same time. But sometimes you can watch a film and you can feel like they wasted the money. Mm-hmm. It's like, why did you put it out? You know what I'm saying? Like, why put out something? Why did you do that? Yeah. And I think that's the thing, is the why that you understand. Mm-hmm. Like I see everything as art, and now the new project with Sober, it's, that in itself is like it's showing people the why. I'm not saying that other people don't have that element, but when I watch a B film and I see actors and actresses and I appreciate the effort, but at the same time too, there's something about how you go about what you do is like it's very raw. Yeah. And it's real. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. Cause
it's not fictitious. It's hard. Something that's really factual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's hard. It's hard being an artist now because it's just so much like there's so much material. Like, there's so much product out there. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to look at. So like it's hard to like I don't know, and it's hard to like be my like find what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But how I conquer that is like everything. Every time when I get that gut feeling, I just go with that gut feeling. You know what I mean?
And and then this is the thing too, is like we live in a consumer society. And so something that I've recognized in the sales business, because when I was younger, I used to do hip hop music, and I wasn't necessarily the most talented at it, but although I enjoyed it, one thing that I was able to do was I was able to sell it. And so I would pull up, and there's something about having product when someone sees someone else have something, they want that too. And so in our society, it's easy to be sold, but what you can consume like truly transforms who you are, or you can.
Yeah, that's why I try to consume little to really nothing.
Right, like a minimal like approach to like, you don't need a lot of excess. That's like cutting like sometimes like the fat might be the best part of the steak, you know what I'm saying? But we know that it tastes good, but it might not be the best for us, so we cut a little of it off,
Yeah.
So it's like there's some things in our life that are some add-ons that are really just there as diversion, instead of like. But I feel that from the standpoint of somebody that also likes to create or has liked to create. Because although I don't write like I did when I was younger, I used to write all the time. I really thought when I was a teenager that I would probably be like an author or a poet, and I could, I guess, if I wanted to. But I think that what you the strong thing that I do know out of 40 years of being on Earth is you are what you consume.
Nice.
And so
It's like the same thing. Like you are who you hang around and all that.
yeah. So
That's another thing. That's another thing. Like I don't try to. Now that I'm trying to be like I don't know. I'm trying to take myself more serious about the artistry thing and being an artist, because I don't know. I'm trying to get better at like separating myself from like all this like my school and like all the people who like perceive me. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I'm like actually creating what I want to create and not, you know what I'm saying?
Put down something that others want you to create.
Yeah, like I'm
like feeling like so you're saying like feeling like you're like having to stick with cultural norms.
Yeah,
so you're going outside.
I'm trying to just stick to like I gotta
stay in your lane and be organic.
Yeah. And like the art, like the main reason why a lot of people start creating art because they like to create. They like to create, you know what I'm saying? And then all the inspiring people and all the other stuff comes that comes with it, but you started doing what you were doing because you like to do it, and that's how you express how you feel. So I'm just trying to separate like I don't know.
It's gotta be a bad feeling though for the people that start out initially really liking something, and like that was like their dream, and then because of like people,
the world really messes up.
Yeah, bending you,
like
the person.
The reality of things ruin art because you start thinking about when people start telling you to like be realistic and like telling you gotta get it, like you gotta do this or you gotta do that.
Oh, you're talking about as far as like work life.
Yeah.
Like what you do to earn your income.
Yeah, like bro, I feel like if I didn't have anything distracting me, you know what I'm saying, I could like, I wouldn't overthink about art creating something so much because, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you have to get to that point. You have to get to that point where the art is your life. You know what I'm saying? You have to get to that point.
I like that. Well, a lot of people don't. I don't know. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are not able to have that outlet, and I think that that is a blessing for people like you that do get to have that outlet, because there's some people that when they wake up in the mornings, like depending on their situation, and of course, like once they leave the home, then it's their choice,
Yeah.
right? But there's some people that get so boxed in and marginalized that, you know, like if they have dreams, the dreams that they did have, it's almost like they dissipate because of the influence of another human.
Yeah.
You know,
and how the society wants us to.
Shape us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you know it's about numbers. You know, it's about performance. It's about what people can do. We live in a consumer society, so there's a mass production of goods being processed all the time, and people need those jobs. But those jobs are not what defines the person. What defines the person is what makes them, you know, happy, like who they are. And, like, and I can say that as somebody that, like, at times, like, because, like, in owning a roofing and construction company now, and, like, even working in sales, like, I get to be my own boss.
Yeah.
And for me, it works great because
I mean, it's harder, yeah, but
it is, but like for me, it works good because I'm not a clock in, clock out kind of
me
guy.
neither, bro.
I'm just, I mean, I can do it. I mean, I would do it, but
I don't like getting bossed around. I don't like getting like I don't know.
I mean, you know, I mean, and look, now, granted, now take this into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody takes orders from somebody,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if it's even if that's in a healthy context, just back and forth with somebody that you're creating with.
Yeah.
But with that being said, some people really like their life is.
Controlled by.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's any worse or any better than mine or yours.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this is the thing. It's like, so this is how I picture reality. Reality is one of those things that we collectively share together as a group, but simultaneously we are in separate realities, and so that makes subcultures. And so there's many different things that are taking place right now that others are connected to, and that's their life. Like working in a factory is their life. Having conversations and drinking coffee or whatever out of a daggum flask or whatever, and like working in a cold freezer that's packaging goods, and then they go home and they grind it out and they work and work and work and work and work, and you know, most people work for the weekends. But people, I think, like you and I, and
I'm just doing what I feel like I was called to do. You know what I'm saying? I got that fire. I got that feeling in me that I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna just not do what I think I like. I'm not finna just not do what I want to do just because of a. You know what I mean?
I know, and well, especially for you, like because like at your age, like you're really doing well, but like for me, like I might like really kind of. It's not a midlife. I don't feel like it's a midlife crisis as much as it's like trying to understand what happiness looks like, and like, you know, like life is not about a career. No. Life is an opportunity that God gives you to experience for very important purposes.
And it's not about what you achieved. It's not about anything like that.
No.
I think a lot of times it's really about like this, like the human connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
And a lot of times with art, a lot of things that don't. I mean, it gets sold because that's the type of generation, that's the type of society we live in. But the real genuine art is the best because it's the artist who made the product wants to connect with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Because when my main thing when I want to create something, I want what I'm making to impact someone who is watching on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want them to. Yeah, because like you know, I was talking with my wife about this about I don't know, probably about 3 weeks ago. She was like, "What you want to watch?" I'm like, "I want to watch Dravo," because like because it's a lot of different content, and like I literally like just watch just like because it's hours of it.
It really is.
It really is like of all different types of stuff, and I'm just like it's cool, it's
Cause I want people to connect with me, and I want to like, I want to be as transparent and as authentic as I can. You know what I mean?
You're doing it too.
I want to be transparent and
100% like you're doing
with
it.
sober. I want to like, I want to have fun with it. I want to like, do cool stuff, do cool stuff with it. But I still want to make it, where people can connect.
Since it's May, like, do you have any summer plans? What do you got planned for the summer? Because this is May the what? Today's May the 13th. What's you got planned for the summer?
Going to the beach in June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was seeing if Kenzo wants to go with me, but she said she has to ask her her PO or her what's the probation?
PO.
Yeah, PO. So I'm gonna go to the beach and then I'm really just working on sober. The whole time was it drops August 31st.
That's so cool.
Drops August 31st, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, but it's just a lot because I'm trying to like separate myself from all the like the pressure because I know a lot of people are waiting for it, and I'm trying to like just it's just.
You got to release it when what God gave you that defining moment.
Yeah. So I know
And that's nice too because like that still gives you time to get things the way that it was intended to be.
Yeah.
I think that lot was like
Yeah.
that's the right day for it.
It was it.
Yeah, and that gives you time to work on it. For me, like it's like almost like by this point, like I think I might have suffered burnout. I think because of like, and I know this has shifted the conversation a little bit, but I think because of like although like ministry has been so good, I feel like between ministry and I love the work I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's strange at 40. Like it's weird. It's like because when I was 18, like I was doing hip hop music, but I wouldn't like you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, not like how you're doing it.
Yeah.
And like it was just completely different. And now looking at 40, I kind of like feel like this is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's strange. Like I'm not saying that things feel like depressing as much as like I know that in the last month, I've really dealt with like some depression.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to tell them about the experience we had?
Oh yes. So
Dude.
yeah, so Sunday, Draven and I we went to church. We went to church and shout out to Ecclesia in Sheffield, Alabama.
Cade.
Man, Cade, man, I'm telling you what, that was a game changer. It was really nice, and like for me, like when I came into that church, I didn't feel any like. I didn't feel judgment. Like I really didn't. I mean, I didn't come to the church with like any like, like prior like expectations of anything other than just wanting to be able to be present and to get to have church with people.
Yeah.
And there's something about the South, and like living in the South, and I know the North and East and West. We're all different, but still church is probably one of the most segregated places that you could go. So and going to churches that are different ethnicity than you, and getting to see how worship is, like throughout different like
beautiful.
it is beautiful. You know what I mean? and nothing against like, and I say this in all respect, because Europeans and Africans and Asians and all of the Americans, like, all worship different, however they differ.
Yeah.
But what we experienced on Sunday, it was not a human thing. We experienced a God moving moment,
Dude, it was.
and that was powerful. So
We were standing up in that mug, and they doing songs. They doing songs for a good 20 minutes.
I mean, like, yeah, like,
And it's like real uplifting.
Yes.
Real uplifting. And this last song they played, this girl, it was about a good 10 minutes. But this girl just, bro, she just kept singing.
man, she
kept
did
singing,
though.
kept
And look,
singing.
it got prettier and prettier.
It got more
and
power-
and
more-
powerful. And
more- bro.
yeah, like the emotion, like,
And we're standing there. This reminds you, this is our first time ever at this church.
yes,
Kate invited me, and then I invited Dylan with me.
yes, man.
We went, and we stand there, and that, like I was telling Dylan, it was like 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I feels like, and Dylan starts crying, and
Yeah.
I look over at him, and then I give him a hug or pat him on the back, and he hugs me.
Yeah,
And it was like,
man.
I just
Daggum let out.
cried, dude.
Yeah.
Cried, bro.
It was good. That's like, it was so cleansing too, because like, you like taking on like,
Bruh, to be honest, bro, lately, like, you know how I told you I feel like I've been having this dark cloud above me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I made a video about this the other day, but I deleted it because I wanted to like tell it like right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like from the outside in, I'm a very outgoing person. I'm always trying to be motivate. Like I'm trying to motivate people to keep going and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And lately it's been feeling like I've been like, I don't know, like I've been trying to mask how like my feelings
Yeah.
with like going hard, like consistently trying to go hard. And it's like I think in my head that I'm doing something and I'm like making myself better,
I
but
see what you're saying.
all I'm doing is just breaking myself down slowly and slowly
Yeah.
and slowly, and like it's just like, and
That's how I felt for years, man. I think that might be why I'm at the point I'm at now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like bro, because
Because you lose a little bit of yourself.
every time I'm doing it, I feel like I'm doing something I am doing something by keep like waking up and still doing what I gotta do, but like I'm not like I just saw something today on TikTok. It was like a picture and a quote or a message, and it said, "God will show you all the things that you think will feed." What did it say, dude? It said, God will show you all the examples of things that you think will feed your soul to come to realize that all of them don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically saying God is He's the only way to really feed your soul. Like all these distractions you do, even if they're healthy, they still don't truly.
Add to
That's how I felt that day. It was like I've been doing all these things. Yeah, I've been doing all these things. I've been doing all these things to like hide my emotions, and I'm thinking that it's helping me, but in reality, it's really just breaking me down. And I was saying like I don't really cry that much, and I'm kind of like I had experience when I was in 3rd grade where my teacher wrote on my report card that I was too sensitive, and I think,
No.
bro, I think till then, dude, I've had this thing of like
Be tough.
I had to be tough, and I couldn't cry because I know a lot of like especially men relate to this, but we always feel like we have to like hold everything in and just like be a man, you know.
And that's tough, man.
It is, dude.
But you know, man, Uncle Moo over here, man. You
And
know, I'm like a baby sometimes.
and it's like this whole like prideful ego like rat race and see how much he just like it's like
yeah, and
it's
God
like
didn't
it's all
design us to see how much we can take.
it's what I'm saying. It's like this.
You know what I mean? It's so unhealthy.
it's like we're so prideful, but it's like, bro, like I don't know, like we want to be like we don't want to seem like we're a sissy or like we're like.
Dude, that's like people not coming up to the pulpit a lot of times. I think because like, and even though like I know
It's
like,
so
like perception.
yeah,
It's like the persona.
and that's pride.
Like you got to keep the persona up that everything's all right.
That's you being being prideful.
Being prideful, yeah. It's like a type of.
I'm too good at I'm too you know what I'm saying, I'm too
like
good at going.
everything's okay.
Yeah, but I feel like
But you gotta let it out though, but and you know, and I don't know, like I can say this, like you know, as Christians, like Jesus got a way to pray, you know, and like he would one time he was out in a boat praying.
Mm-hmm.
One time he would go to the mountain top, you know, like the Transfiguration.
Mm-hmm.
You know that was a beautiful experience, but that was the reason why he was going to the mountain in was to pray, and then also to the garden prayer, and so Jesus was like spending time with himself and his Creator, you know, and sometimes it's weird. It's like if we walk around like everything's.
Like we're just slowly just breaking ourselves more and more. You know what I mean?
That's why I've ended up in the situation I'm in at 40 years old, man. Like, and I look at that now. Like, I look at myself now. Like, even though I've accomplished so much.
That's how you know. That's how you know that all the accomplishments, like all that, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't really.
No,
it don't matter.
I realized like the other day, like it was like so wild. I'm like out of all the things, man, over these years, and then all of a sudden it's like things start like just crumbling, like bam, 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 like everything just seemed like it's just falling apart. But you know, the thing about it is the only reason why it didn't fall apart before is because I was trying to hold on to be strong. You know, and like, and I'm not saying that it's falling apart as much as it's changed, but that's the way it felt.
Yeah.
It felt like it was falling apart. I felt like my marriage has been like declining, ministry's been declining, work's been declining, health's been declining, and then I've still been on the pursuit of trying to handle all those in the right way that I possibly could, while also too losing pieces of myself in the process and getting tireder and more fatigued and more sad and trying to find happiness in things that only God can supply.
That's that what's that dude's name? Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
That's like him saying like, bro, like
Yeah.
he lived his life so differently because his happiness was trying to like he feels like if he could get this, he would be happier, or if he could achieve this, or he could make this, or that's what I'm saying. Like I could,
That's wild.
like, if I'm making a movie just for selfish reasons, it's not going to fulfill me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm making it for myself, of course, because you know what I'm saying.
Right.
If I don't make it for myself, then no one's gonna like. You know what I mean?
There's got to be like so I've been thinking about this lately. Like, there's got to be an internal purpose for your mission in life, for you to experience an external feeling of peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because since it is an inside job, it's something that you have to be like thoughtful and mindful about, because at the end of the day, like, you know, if it's just to fall apart, then man, it's been a good ride, I guess. But you know, like that's not, you know, like the other day I was kind of thinking like that. I'm like, I came this far, like, you know, like for me, I'm like, you know, I don't feel like this is it.
Mm-mm.
And I know that's like a state of mind, like that you can get into, like, because of like being upset and being like afraid and being nervous. Like sometimes you can get into that mindset of like, man, like have I done everything that I was supposed to accomplish? You know, like has everything like happened? And then at the same time too, I'm thinking like, man, I'm 40 years old. Like it's to me, it's like it's not necessarily just getting started, but it definitely, you know, like it's not over.
No.
You know.
It's not over till you like make it, like till you know what I'm saying, make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just starting new.
Yeah.
Something new.
And it's starting new, it's uncomfortable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different. It's
But that's how you grow, you know what I mean? That's how you grow.
It's different, you know.
But yeah, we had a beautiful experience, man.
Yeah, the ecclesia was wonderful.
We were crying together, dude.
The music at the church, man, was just wonderful.
I wish it lasted longer, dude.
Yeah, look. All right, now look, check that out. Look, now when you hear a man say he wishes his church lasted longer, and we was already at a good, you know, it lasted longer
good 2
than,
hours.
Yeah, the you know, it was longer than the ones that we're normally at, and that's good. I wish it lasted longer. You know what that means? It means you can come back this coming Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because this is
Wait, you trying to go?
Heck yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm telling you, that place is on point.
I know it is, dude.
Yeah, it really is. Like,
And it's just good vibes, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
very good vibes. Go out to it if y'all can. Like, you know, if you see the video, and I don't care if this is a year from now, and I know that they're looking at doing, I think, another like campus or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
That's what Kay was saying. Yeah,
like, you know, but it's ecclesia, right?
yeah, so it's
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's ecclesia, and it's in
Yeah.
Sheffield. But yeah, man, like when we pulled up, like I gotta be honest,
You can
like,
feel the
yeah, it was just like
it was vibrating, bro.
It was
Pulsating.
Yeah, it really was for real. But no, God's good. But I still say this though, it's like those key things. You know, it's like hungry, lonely, tired. You know, kill, steal, destroy.
Oh, and when
You
the
know?
enemy comes,
Yeah. And so like when those things get out of balance, you know, it's like sometimes you gotta take a break. I remember watching like one of your videos about maybe about a month ago, where previously I think you just kind of backed away from things for like a couple days. Like, and you was just like, you just kind of just.
Yeah.
I feel like that really helped you.
Yeah.
You know, but also too, like I feel like
I need that again now, so I can like really like focus on the movie and make sure it's like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like making a good piece of art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I do too. I feel like I need to. I mean, well, that's what I'm. This is what this is like. I didn't expect to be, you know, like
In an empty apartment.
It's so strange, man. Like, because I didn't really like. I never really thought about, you know, like something like this, like.
But hey, look, in the future though, you're gonna look back on this and like.
Well, yeah, it'll make sense.
Yeah, it's all gonna make sense. Yeah.
Like it'll make sense then, I guess. It's just, it's weird.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
like,
it's crazy.
But going through like the experiences adds to your character. You know?
Say that again.
Yeah, going through these experiences adds to your character. Yeah. So.
It builds. Yeah, bro. It builds all that. It builds character.
But I got that reminder right there though. Look, I got on the other side of the room right there. God has been so good to me. So.
He really has though.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're still here, baby.
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. Earlier today, this is shifting gears completely. Man, I slept with your pillow last night. I saw you come through to pick that pillow up, man. I was like, dude, that's a comfortable pillow, man. Look, I'm not even joking. I know we was really shifting gears, but I was like earlier today.
Wait, how you get it? Wait, you brought, wait.
I was here last night.
You were? Oh, shoot. You saw, okay.
I was tired.
You were? You feel comfort in my pillow?
That's the reason why I took you out of your car. No.
I'm about to say, hold on. Is it still my bed? Imagine you taking out my room. That is a good pillow, dude. I'm telling you. But
all your records.
no, like bro, for real. That's a good pillow, for real. That's why I was like, yo, I need to get my pillow back. I don't know, but I've been sleep.
Somebody about that.
I've been sleeping with the same
How long you had that?
I mean, for a while, but the last 2 nights I've been depressed because I've been having
You been
this.
missing that pillow?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, tonight you gonna sleep like a baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I have another pillow, but it's like very thin, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to bundle it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, man. Yeah. I remember trying to sleep with a bush underneath your head just to elevate your head a little bit.
I did that last night.
You did?
Yep.
You did. All right, everybody. How many minutes were we?
50.
Wait, 50?
Yeah, I think.
Strong.
Wait, what's that saying you said? I'm finna title that. Wait. Wait, what you say?
Yeah, the experience and builds character.
The experience you go through
Yeah.
builds care. Wait.
Yeah. Right? I think so.
Yeah,
You gotta rewind it. But look, the good thing about it is you can skip back about
2 minutes.
500 hours again.
That's probably how much footage I have, dude. You know what's crazy? I've recorded every era of us since I moved back, dude. You can literally see us
Like
change, bro, every time.
Yeah. It's so cool too, for real. Look, we need to do another rate my fit.
I do,
man.
I know,
We need
dude.
to do a rate my fit. It's just I'm biased, man. Like
You mean
all of
look?
them so fly. What am I gonna give you? Like 100 on each one of them? You know what I'm
We
saying?
can.
Ain't none of them gonna be under.
Hey, look, hold on, look. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Friday, right? You doing anything Friday?
What?
you doing anything Friday?
I don't know. I don't know.
So look, Friday, right? Friday, I'm starting a marathon, right? I'm posting every day.
Okay.
Now look. Starting Friday, I'm posting every day to the end of June.
Okay. That's
You-
consistent.
Every day. And it's gonna probably take a toll on my mental health.
Why you gonna do it then?
Cause I wanna do something, man. No, I wanna see how much I can grow.
Oh yeah.
And I wanna see how it looks like if I do it. I post every day to the end of June. And now that all being said, I want the very first video of the marathon to be
With Uncle Mumu?
yeah,
Friday?
yeah,
Where?
here. Right my fits, baby.
Okay.
And I'll bring my laptop, we can look through all my fits.
Okay. Shoot, by then I'll have some, hopefully some other. I mean,
I bet.
some
Some beanbag.
Dude, get out of my head. Dude, I was about to say the same thing.
Imagine.
As soon as you said that, dude, I pictured a beanbag sitting right over there. For real.
Oh no, we think
Why
alike.
would you do that? Look. I was like,
Imagine we said at the same time. That would
I
be.
was trying to say it and you said it.
Dude, wait, where can you get some beanbags at? Cause I feel like
Oh
that'd
man,
be.
they still got beanbags.
I know, I know, but where though, man?
Probably the road, man. Actually, the place where I should have bought my furniture.
Dude, I look so clear, dude.
You know what I'm saying? The place where I should have bought my furniture.
Where, Home Depot?
No, man, down the road at Lackey's. I should have went there.
Lackey's?
Yeah, instead of going to Ashley.
What is Lackey's?
Ashley said that I could get my furniture on the 21st. They gonna.
It said he's gonna have that bed for his whole life.
Alright, solid wood. I mean, because a lot of times, like, the whole, like, like pressed wood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is
My
my
forehead.
first time. This is my first time wearing this one, man. This feels good.
Hey, post for the thumbnail. Post for the thumbnail. Okay, bet. That's all I
Look,
need.
this one fits, man. This one fits my top, dog. Oh, Shout out to Big O. Montecito.
You heard that tonight?
I'm gonna be in here like this. One time I got pulled over. Look, one time I got pulled over, I was like this.
Yeah, sober 30th
No,
first.
I was like, how fast was I going? You were doing 98. I thought I was doing 106. No, I'm just joking.
You're so funny.
Downright hilarious.
Downright. Ooh, look at that boy too.
Right now, hilarious. I used to have somebody that was a band named Cooter Brown. I did. It was Donnie and Daniel. They were Cooter Brown. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
So, yeah. Cut that piece out, man. They're gonna,
You better do it too.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go put in some applications like this tomorrow. Yeah. Stop it, man. Look.
You like that?
No, I love the cap, dude. The cap feel good, man.
I would have said something, but it would have felt.
He's my nephew.
I would have said something right there, but I bet you want to do it.
Cake and some pies.
Yes!
I like when you lift up on the boots.
Woo!
Yeah, the boots. That's pretty fun, man. It's good stuff, dude.
Bro, look how clear my. I'm sorry.
This is good. Think about it. Look, after we get done doing the Rate My Fitness on Friday, we can go smash some mailboxes. Just joking. it was.
No, you know what you should
I'm
do?
into comedy.
No, I think we should really like.
I don't want to smash no mailbox.
No, I don't want to smack. No. I'm saying. That boy say I'm in a comedy. I'm in a comedy. Now look, you want to do that Friday for real?
I'm in a comedy game.
You want to do that for real?
Talk about.
You want to do that for real?
About doing Rate My Fitness. Something.
What one do you give
No,
that?
I'm tired,
What one do
man.
you give that one?
Look, you know.
What rate do you do that one?
Stop it.
What one?
They all get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
They all getting tens. I think I'm gonna sleep in my closet tonight. This look, the mattress will fit perfect in there, and I'll fit snug.
You get stuck in there, dude.
It'd be snug.
Wait,
No, but
you want
think
to try
about-
it?
Think about it though, man. Dude, it's a perfect fit. Dude, I could sleep in there and have this for another space.
You're a perfect fit.
Think about that.
You want to try it?
Dude, I'm hiding a little bit.
Alright, YouTube. You think we should? You want to do the Friday, bro? For real. That's the
Right,
start.
Rate my
That's the
fit.
start of the marathon.
Not rate, but right.
What? Yeah. Okay, so look, Friday, Rate My Fist, the very first video of the marathon. I gotta post every day, and look, yeah, to the
2036.
no. But look how imagine how crazy that would be though. No, for real, like so look, like if I do the marathon, the marathon, dude, I'm gonna have to like. I don't post videos like 100% good quality. Like I'm gonna post like some days I might post a video that like I want to do like if I don't feel like making a video, I'm just gonna sit there and record and be like, yo, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I don't know what to talk about right now. I'm just recording.
Look, imagine this.
That's how you grow a real support system, bro. Cause you doing stuff.
Oh yeah, because this is what you know. It's like
It's like real transparent.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm
it
saying?
is. But look, check this out, though. I thought about something funny, like when you was talking about like that, and I said like until like
Yeah,
June 2036.
Yeah.
What What if somebody took pictures like they took pictures from like the time they was a teenager until like 35, and they was just gonna release them all, at one time. Right, like the progression of life, and like not before they
And
lose.
all you see is just them getting.
But the night before they lose their year.
What? Wait, what? Lose what?
Like they lose all this. They got on $5 or nothing. That's what they be working on for money. Oh man, that'd be funny.
Wait. You say they lose everything?
Yeah, the night before. That'd be so cold, man. They knew it's about to pop. Like everything about to hit for them. You know, for real, that's probably happened to somebody though or something. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Pull up at the gas station and get slaughtered. For real.
My stomach hurts.
Somebody takes all their gear.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah,
I just spit.
That's so stupid.
I just spit, bro.
There's something about like once you make it to the point of getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you always do something.
Yes.
Dude.
Been working for 40 hours straight right now.
And there's only 24 hours in a day.
I know. Oh, my stomach hurts. I laughed too hard, dude. I love how we just laugh for a straight good 5 minutes, bro.
It was nice though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to tell him to record music, but he's not listening to me.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, I just got to my guitar. Nah, dude, I'd love to record one.
Sober,
day.
August 31st. What? Oh, I don't like that.
Hey, look, tomorrow, it's coming off. Go ahead.
You know what? Look, we both got little teeth.
We did, don't we?
Yeah. Smile for the picture, Dylan.
It's a happy smile. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get this edged up.
Tomorrow I'm gonna get
Think about getting my
Tomorrow I'm gonna get from the west side tatted on my forehead. On my forehead. And then I'm gonna get on the block.
I think I'm gonna get 186 teardrops tomorrow.
I'm gonna put cell block 51 on my chin, bro.
Pull it into a tattoo parlor and they come ask you what you want. 186 teardrops. They're like, what?
Wait, how much is that? Wait, 1, 2.
They falling all over
Dude.
the guy or girl's face. However it works, man. They come.
So you basically saying you
No, man.
156.
No, that's just tears.
What do you mean? No, like every teardrop. Wait,
Nah, man,
doesn't
man.
every teardrop represent
No, man.
a body?
Like, no, man. For me, it represents a memory. 186.
memory? What are you talking about? Oh man. Hey, show me your tattoos before we end this off.
I cut them off the other day and put them in the freezer. Here's one right here.
What did I say? That says Alabama, boy. Okay.
Left of the state. This one right here. Shout out to Flanagan. He's in the federal penitentiary right now. So this is Alabama, stand up, and then I got my hip hop name, GHB. All came from my friend Flanagan. Got him on a RICO charge.
Dang.
Doing
man, for
Fed
real?
time. Yeah. He's been down for 7 and he's got 15 more to go.
It could always be worse.
Yeah, man, he's doing. I mean, he seems like he's doing all right, man. Like we live in a different world. Like he's got a cell phone in that bad boy.
You talked to him before?
Yeah. I talked to him on Facebook.
Daily?
No. Sometimes I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Hey, send me that package.
no.
Send me them honey chips, man.
No, he just he's family. He's like family.
I need them granola bars to
That
my
was sucked,
set.
though, man. Like he ended up, he just got tied in with the wrong folks, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all about.
Cause he wasn't a bad dude, man. He's not a bad dude. He just got tied in with the wrong folks, man. He was like vulnerable, and then he ended up getting in with the wrong folks, and
He wasted his whole life. How old he gonna be when he get out?
I'm 40, so he'll probably be in his 50s.
Hey, he still got time to live though.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's doing okay now, though. I think like even there, but that's wild though. He got a charge that like you don't hear people really get.
Yeah.
He got a RICO charge against him. That's like like racketeering and like something else.
Like drug dealing type, like
cartel type
yeah, cartel,
stuff.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
get mixed up with the wrong type people. But yeah, he did my tax at my grandmother's kitchen table. Yep.
They hurt. That's all you got. I thought you have another one. No, you don't. That's it.
No, that's it. No, no. You know what's so wild about it is that I figured that they would hurt, but it, I don't know. I think it did, but it didn't. A lot of people like getting tattoos. Like they like that feeling.
Yeah, they like
I
pain.
don't like needles,
They like
though.
pain,
Like,
dude.
ain't trying to
They
feel
love
that.
pain, dude.
No, I mean, like they like pain, man. They gonna.
If you could set the
I forgot to tell you something. Earlier this morning, was it this morning?
yeah.
They wrecked. It was 2 cars. Dude,
No.
I'm driving down the road, right?
What one? Oh,
Heads towards
Okay.
like through Russell, right? Towards like Philkin.
yeah.
And like right past like the 24-hour Chevron that's on the left.
Yeah.
And, the spot like that's all
Yeah.
this going past that stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, man, all of a sudden this car like comes in off of the ramp. And
Yeah.
I'm like behind, and they got one car right here, and it came off, and it went, and they just like that off of each other. It was like weird. Like they just skinned like the sides of each other.
What the? They didn't hit?
Yeah, they hit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was weird. I ain't check on them because like they went like, like they were fine. The cars didn't even really look damaged. They just like, it was wild. But then like I guess they pulled over and talked or whatever.
Like, I don't know what just happened, but I liked it. I don't know what just happened. I just have a very.
Ain't no telling.
Alright.
Ain't no telling, baby.
I thought. Are we dragging this off? I think we're dragging this. Any last words you want to say, Dale? Okay, cool.
Have a good night. Have a great day.
This is all facade.
The world, everything that you want to do is before you, and you can achieve it.
God is good.
That is great.
Anything else you want to say?
Let's let the guitar talk.
Oh. Okay, YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, cool.